Most people think HVAC is just a box on the roof that blows cold air. Wrong. In 2025, it's a high-stakes battlefield where tech giants are fighting for the air you breathe. Welcome to the lifecycle value revolution. We've spent months digging through the numbers of the world's biggest climate companies, and what we found will change how you look at boring industrial stocks forever. Let's dive in. Imagine a market worth $450 billion. That's enough to buy every person in New York a brand new Tesla. But here's the complication. The old way of making money is dying. It used to be simple. Build a box, sell it, walk away. Now, if you aren't selling carbon-neutral intelligence, you're essentially selling a very expensive paperweight. The industry is hitting a massive wall, and not everyone is going to climb over it. Look at the giants, Carrier and Trane. They are massive, moving $210 billion in goods. But size isn't everything. In North America, residential sales have dropped 9%. That's like everyone in a major city suddenly deciding they don't need a new AC this year. The action title says it all. Just because you're selling a lot doesn't mean you're actually taking home a bigger paycheck. A price war is coming, and it's going to be brutal. Let's talk about who's actually making money. In the consulting world, we look at operating margin. In the real world, it's how much of every dollar stays in your pocket. Trane is the absolute king here at 18.6%. To put that in perspective, while Zehnder is struggling to save 8 cents on the dollar, Trane is pocketing nearly double. They aren't just selling machines. They're selling a system that's almost impossible to beat. This is the wow factor. AI isn't just code. It's heat. Massive heat. Traditional fans can't keep up anymore. It's like trying to cool a jet engine with a hand fan. That's why AAON and SPX are pivoting to liquid cooling. This niche is growing at 24%. That's explosive. If you want to know where the smart money is going, follow the water pipes into the data centers. Time for some cold water. AAON looks like a superstar on paper, with $107 million in profit. But look at their spare change, their cash flow. They only generated $534,000 in actual cash. That's like owning a Ferrari but not having enough money for a gallon of gas. They have a hole in their pocket the size of a crater because of a messy software update. Profit is an opinion. Cash is a fact. Let's geek out for a second. This table is the quote health checkup for the industry. Look at revenue per employee. Trane and SPX are squeezing $480,000 out of every single person on their payroll. Meanwhile, Zehnder is at half that. It's like one team is running a marathon in Nikes while the other is wearing flip-flops. Efficiency isn't just a buzzword, it's survival. Why do we love Trane so much? Because 34% of their money comes from services. In plain English, they don't just sell you the car, they own the gas station and the repair shop too. This is a digital moat. Once you're in their software ecosystem, you're not leaving. It's the Netflix model for buildings, and it makes their business incredibly stable, even when the economy gets shaky. The government is basically handing the big guys a monopoly. New laws like the AIM Act are forcing everyone to use new, expensive chemicals. The small mom-and-pop manufacturers simply can't afford the R&D. It's a classic barrier to entry. Plus, with interest rates staying high, people aren't building new homes. They're fixing the old ones. The game has changed from expansion to retention. If you want to see who wins in 2030, look at who's spending on brainpower today. AAON is spending 4% of their total sales on R&D. That's huge for this industry. They are betting the farm on being the smartest guy in the room. Carrier is trying to catch up, but Trane is coasting on their past success. Is AAON overspending, or is everyone else under-innovating? So what's the plan? Q1 is about cleaning out the old junk. By Q2, we're following the AI money to the south. Q3 is where the software takes over. And Q4? That's when AAON needs to fix that hole in their pocket and finally turn those profits into real cash. This isn't just a to-do list. It's a survival guide for the decarbonization decade. We've just scratched the surface. If you're an investor or a business leader who needs the full, unvarnished truth about where this industry is headed, you need our deep dive reports. Scan the details on the screen, shoot us an email, or visit HDINresearch.com. Let's build a smarter, cooler future together. I'm from HDIN Research, and I'll see you in the next analysis.